What's up, bro?
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid, George out there with Maxey, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court, Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2, and it's MP in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
ABA, well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. And for the very first time in his career, last season, MP cracks the All-NBA first team. That's a big deal, Grant.
Yo, no doubt. All-Star is nice, but when you're in that first five, number one at your position, that is top of the line.
And MP has been cooking up some things off the court. His brand new signature shoe is set to release in the near future.
Well, you just look at MP's popularity coupled with Nike. Pretty much everyone's going to want this shoe. In fact, I already want this shoe. First edition. I'm going to pull some strings. I'll grab you a pair too, B.A.
And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Here's Pritchard following the score by Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got 6 points.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Here's McCain, and Embiid throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Outside, Brown. Williams with the screen. Brown, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
George outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. The fader. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8 points now.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's MP. The kick out to White. Here's McCain. Embiid inside. Covered by MP. And the basket by Embiid.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Pritchard. Maxey covering. Williams. Goes back up. Can't hit that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Brown against George. Pass to Jamison. Fires for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Celtics trail by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls put together a nice one. He added 22 points and just played hard, notching a double-double. He finally ended his cold streak with a solid performance. Guys, let's see if he can build on that.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
It's time for some DJ. Make some noise, fans.
So both teams making some changes here. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Sadiq Bey, then it's MP, and it's Brand in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Celtics lead by 3. Now Tatum. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
Yeah, I love watching Tatum compete like this, getting his revenge with a 3 of his own.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Brand.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's MP. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Lewis. Pass to McCain. There's the 3. The rebound by MP. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Ooh, poked away. And now the Sixers on the break. Herter against Tatum. Let's go with a three. The shot by Jamison, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. 6-point lead. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. The free throw drops for Embiid. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
George outside. Screen by Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Nice shot by George. George has got his second bucket on the night.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Williams a screen on Maxey. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Kick out to Brown. Porzingis for three. And McCain pulls it down.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Jamison, defended by Porzingis. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Outside, Williams. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
76ers trail by 4. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid against MP. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish.
Come on. And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches. and maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
The Celtics with the lead. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field to the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Power move from MP.
The motor of MP. This guy loves to win, loves to compete.
Embiid, a screen on White. Here's McCain. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Celtics shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brown for 3. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Pass to McCain. Out left to the wing. They double him with White. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Embiid passes to George. White with the steal. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Williams getting it done inside. MP.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP because what they're doing now is clearly not working.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Headed to the floor right now.
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Number 1, the Celtics.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's McCain. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Embiid. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Pass to MP. Tatum with it from behind the arc. And Tatum drills the 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Jamison. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Oh, gotta get a body on Embiid.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's MP. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's McCain. Pass to George. The three is up. A nice shot by McCain. And it's now only a 5-point Celtic lead.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
MP outside. MP packs it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's McCain. Pass to George. Wing shot on the way. Boston pulls it in. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. George outside. Here's Jamison, pounded by Tatum. Embiid, a screen on Tatum, down low. Oh, wow! Embiid, so strong.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's MP, and it's Boston scoring again.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
76ers trail by 9. And here's Embiid. Give him 23. Pass to Jamison. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits going into the final period.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Naz Reid, also Sadiq Bey out there. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Brand in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Embiid misses.
Almost too wide open.
Both teams changing it up here. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Celtics lead by 17. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. To the inside. Here's MP. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, get up, MP.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Embiid passes to Jamison. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Pritchard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. MP inside. Embiid's there. Williams' shot is good. MP's got 17 points here in the second half. 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. The three. Philadelphia, the rebound. Embiid can't hit. The Celtics have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. MP up top. Embiid covers. There's Tatum with the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxey passes to Jamison. Now George. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Now here's White. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
There he is, man, myth, the legend. Kicks, MP.
I'm cut out the lights, got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we just speak about the price. When they talk about my name, no, I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day to divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, it's just my observation. These memories never fade, no, I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that it's sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like it was at the light. Maybe that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring my energy protected. I've been burning sage, follow how you feel. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it, don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing, tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me?